Hello, welcome back. Um, Today, as you can see, we're gonna be playing ALS. I've seen a bunch of videos where the new extreme boosts, I think they're at raids. Yeah. Um, Itadori and Guts, the new extreme boost for these guys, are absolutely broken. So, um, I'm gonna be farming for those. So Itadori, I have not evolved, and I almost have him evolved. So I just need a little bit more special curse accents, and then I need to evolve him, and then I need to do this extreme boost stage, and then Guts. Um, I haven't evolved him either. I know, like, he's had 2 extreme boosts, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he was one of the first extreme boosts. So, I don't know if the extreme boost, like, still buffs him or what, but I'm not gonna do this one. I am gonna evolve him. I still need. I didn't do the Berserk update, so yeah. And then yeah, I'm gonna do these two and extreme boost them and showcase them. I'm pretty sure you've already seen like what they do, but if you haven't, they're pretty OP. So I'm just gonna go into, I think it's no, yeah, this. I'm gonna go into this, get the get the uh special curse essence. I can't talk. And then I'm gonna go into the Berserk stage and go and get those materials for guts. And yeah, I'm just gonna like evolve them and then do the extreme boost stage, and yeah. So I will be right back. Okay. So um you can't like farm multiple um extreme boosts anymore, so I am going to evolve Itadori, and then boom, and then where is he at? Itadori. Then extreme boost him. Yippee. Okay. Now I guess I'll just evolve him. Nice. And then I will farm his extreme boost. Yeah. I'll start farming it. It'll take like probably 30 minutes. So I'll be back once I get the extreme boost of guts, and then I'll showcase them. Okay, got 150 more. Let's go extreme boost. Guts. Yippee! I'm tired. Okay. Where's guts? Where's gusts? Boom, boom, boom. Extreme boost. Boom. Nice, nice, nice. I'm gonna get SSS on his damage. Where is he at? Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So, I've heard the best team loadout right now is Simone, Makima, Guts, and Itadori. Now, Simone, let's give Guts the Soul of Destruction. Itadori, I guess we'll give him... Does he have Hemorrhage? I don't... I think... Mutilate... Okay, hold on. I don't know what Sakuna has. I'll just give him the Soul of Super Strength. I'll give Simone that, and then I guess like I don't know. I guess this. I don't know. Anyways, and then obviously the two farms. So let's go in an infinite and showcase them. Hold on. I guess we'll go in the Jujutsu Kaisen map. Yeah. Okay. I need money. Where is the start of this map? Okay. Boom, 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 boom. You know, actually, let's just... do. Okay. While my farms are maxing out, I'll read his passives. Okay, Commander of the Sparks / Black Spark EX, plus 150% damage, plus 45% range, negative 35% SPA, plus 75 base crit chance, plus 200% base crit damage. All critical strikes have a 55% chance to be a Black Spark EX. Well, Black Flash, whatever. Black Spark EX deals crit damage times 3.5. This attack will follow up immediately. This follow-up has a 65% chance to be a Black Spark EX. For every additional Black Spark EX hit, increased damage dealt by 15%, max of 8 Black Sparks EX. Once 8 Black Sparks have been hit in succession, increase to cap to 25. All Black Sparks will deal a bonus 1% max damage. Cap 1.5 trillion. Okay. Double impact. Every attack will linger, dealing 2 times damage to the same enemies after 3 seconds. If the attack was a Black Spark, this instance of damage is 4 times instead. Black Spark is different than Black Spark EX. That Black Spark deals crit damage ×2. This attack will follow up immediately. This follow-up has a 45% chance to be a Black Spark. Da da da. Every additional Black Spark hit increased damage by 15%, max of 4. Once 4 Black Sparks have been hit in succession, replace Blessed by the Sparks with Commander of the Sparks. Increase max consecutive Black Sparks to 8. So he just does damage. Piercing alternates with Blood Control, Supernova every 5 critical strikes. Upon switching to Piercing, instantly applies Mutilate to the struck enemy. Upon critically striking an enemy, deals 5 times damage in thin square AoE, 25R, and apply Mutilate. Enemies hit permanently take 50% more damage from bleed DOTs, cap plus 1000%. Supernova alternates with Blood Control, piercing every 5 critical strikes. Upon switching to Supernova, instantly applies Hemorrhage to the struck enemy. Upon critically striking an enemy, deal 10 times damage in small circle AoE, 25R, and apply Hemorrhage. Enemies hit are permanently slowed by 2.5%, cap 45%, stacks with slow/crippled, and one more passive. They did good with Simone and like not doing like a full paragraph for the passives, but they did it again. Okay, last passive. After hitting 8 or more Black Spark EX in succession, this unit enters Awakening for 25 seconds. This passive has a 15-second cooldown after this unit leaves Awakening. Awakening effects. Gain Dismantled. Standard attacks will additionally deal 5% current health damage, cap of 5.5 trillion. Critical strikes will additionally deal 5% max health damage, cap of 10 trillion. Okay. Now, let's see his, what's it called? Effects. And you guys probably don't care, but I like to see it even though I play with them off. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, big circle. Well, relatively small circle. Same effect. Okay. Okay. Once again, same effect. And max damage, glitch, and strength, and that, yeah. Hemorrhage, 18.1 bill every 1.81 seconds. Wow, okay. Hometown Domain. Upon activation, time stop all enemies in range for 25 seconds. During this time stop, 150% damage. Set crit chance to 100%. Set Black Spark/Black Spark EX chance to 100%. So basically, he does a ton of damage. Now we go to Guts, okay? So I'll just... okay, I'll max him out. Whew, okay. That's a lot of damage. Full AoE bit. He hits the whole map. Okay. Oh, I don't want to read. Anyways. Death Defiant. Every 15 seconds this unit is stunned. Immediately cleanse stun. All damage dealt within the next 30 seconds from all units is applied to the strongest enemy on the map after 30 seconds. Cap of 20 trill. Deal 50 times damage in full AoE. Deal 100 times damage to the strongest enemy in range. Apply Sunburn off this multiplier. Plus 25% SPA for 15 seconds. This unit cannot be stunned for 20 seconds. All stuns during this time turn into range debuffs. 5% per 1 second of stun. Okay, Berserker's Rage. This unit has a rage meter cap of 500. For every enemy hit, gain 1 rage stack. When a boss enemy enters range, instantly fill rage meter. 2% damage and range per rage stack. When rage meter is full, do not gain range until rage equals 0. Set SPA to 1. All damage dealt to enemies is stored and dealt every 10 seconds in range until rage equals 0. Okay. Attacks now deal 0.85% current HP damage. Reduce 10 rage every attack. For every 50 rage loss, stealth stun for 10 seconds. When rage equals 0, stun for 45 seconds. Doesn't activate Death Defiant passive. Okay, 2 more short ones. Every attack has rage divided by 50% chance to stun allies in this unit's range for 3 seconds. All SPA debuffs apply 2 times damage debuffs. All buffs are 25% less effective. Okay? The heaviest sword. If Casca Warrior is placed, Berserker's Retaliation or Retaliation or I don't know. Hold on. Retaliation. I can't read. Passive will no longer reduce buffs. Black Swordsman Berserker will teleport to the nearest position to Casca. Casca gains Commander of the Hawk passive. If Casca is stunned, stun Black Swordsman Berserker for 1.5 times this duration. Okay. And then his ability, upon activation, 500% damage for 100 seconds. Spawn 150 minus enemy account. Enemies with 200 or 2 trillion HP. Immediately fill rage. Self-stun for 4 seconds every attack for 200 seconds. Okay. So, basically, Itadori and Guts just do damage. Makima, I don't really know how she works, but I guess she just like buffs range or something. All units within 5% range will no longer be able to attack independently, instead attacking wherever and whenever this unit attacks, inheriting this unit's range. Okay, so basically she has 464 range, which is like all the maps combined. And then all units within 5% of this unit's range inherit the range. So basically, it's just like infinite range. Okay, so that was a big yap session reading the passives. That was like 12 minutes. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah, these units are pretty good. I can't wait to next update have them power scaled and basically be useless if they do power scale them, which I hope they do not, because yeah, These units are pretty broken. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video, which I don't know what it will be. But yeah, see you next time.